Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Hey, welcome to Tim Friend. Welcome to a brand new series. We're playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses. That's right, not 2, not 1, 4. That's right out, it's 3 houses. This is a brand new Fire Emblem game from Nintendo. Now, fitting with what you know about Tim Friend, we're gonna play it on normal. No, we're gonna play it on hard. And we're gonna play it on classic. And we're not gonna play online because every time I try, it takes freaking forever to connect. This game came out last night for me here on the west coast of the United States. And I've played about 3 hours of it so far on my own save, but I'm playing on normal mode on my home game. But we're gonna get a little spicier. We're gonna play on hard mode. That's right. We're gonna take it all the way up to friggin' hard mode in this playthrough. We'll see how it goes. You might be able to change it down in difficulty, but you're definitely not able to change it up in difficulty once you've selected the difficulty to be normal. There's people fighting. Turns out it's Fire Emblem. People fight in a Fire Emblem game. They charge. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's a bunch of red lights. I wonder if those have anything to do with the plot of the game. Lady Saros. It just looks like Palutena from Kid Icarus. And that looks like a villain. But he looks like a sad villain. Maybe they're gonna pull a Fire Emblem of Fire Emblem 10, where the guy who looks evil is not actually evil, or the beacon of light is the true villain. Damn, she goes to war in heels? That's fucking strong. She's very powerful. And she uses a shield, which is a thing that you can do in these Fire Emblem games. You can have shields. Isn't that cool? It is cool. It's something that's very uncommon in the Fire Emblem games that I've played, at least. I mean, the ones I've played, they don't exist at all. So, in the Fire Emblem games that I know of, it's very uncommon to let characters just have shields equipped that aren't just like part of their graphics. Yeah, we're gonna get as far as we want to in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I hope it's good. You know? Like, it's a Fire Emblem game. Fire Emblem games are obviously something that I'm very passionate about. I really want every Fire Emblem game to be good.
Do you recall the Red Canyon?
His name is Nemesis?
You'll die.
Oh shit.
Die. You took everything that I loved.
Yeah. Yeah, she's seeming a little more villainous now. She's seeming a little creepier with that, that's not your traditional Fire Emblem hero of mercy for the conquered thing. Hug a sword.
He's gone now, Mother.
Mom's a sword. Got the villain's blood on your face with that sword you rubbed against your cheekum. Oh, it's just the Marvel Universe, Doctor Strange. Anyway. I really hope it's good. There's a lot of things that I'm looking for. I'm a man with... I don't know. I want to say I've got high standards, but honestly, I don't. I play trash games all the fucking time. Like I'm playing fucking Fire Emblem 6 with Julia Friend on the YouTube channel. So of course I will play trash games. But I really want this game to be great. So hopefully it's going to live up to my expectations, and if it doesn't, then I'll probably be fine. You know, we can all deal with games that aren't just, like, perfect. Not every game is imperfect, except... Nope, every game's imperfect. I thought I had an example of a perfect game. I don't. Wonder how you got in here.
Rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
I don't know how we're gonna handle this, because every line is voice acted, but they take freaking forever to say their lines. So I'm thinking about changing the voice acting to the J-Pans, and then we're gonna be the lady this time, because even though she has a dumb belly button window, she has fucking killer leggings. Look at her go. God damn. Also, vacant ass stare.
I have not seen the likes of you before.
like
Who are you
like a
anyway?
blank slate. I'm a demon. I chose I'm a ghost my first time, and she was like, "Hey, stop."
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
She said that. So I wonder if it happens if I choose ghost now.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Well, that's boring. I don't like that. Why give you
See,
the fucking
then you
choice?
must have a name of sorts. Go on.
What's our name? Our name is I gotta shift. Timberly. Cause we playing a girl, and my name is Tim, so I'm Timberly.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Human names?
You must possess a day of
It's
birth
like
as
she's
well.
not a human.
Which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I was born on May 11th, which is
Wow, wonders
only
never
somewhat
cease.
true to life.
It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Wow, how lucky am I? Did I guess the exact right date of birth as this
It all feels so
strange throne girl?
I think it
Anyway, go back to sleep.
is almost time to begin.
Yeah, it's definitely starts out with a little more fantasy bullshit than a lot of other Fire Emblem games start off with, but
Time to wake up.
then it gets into pretty standard Fire Emblem stuff.
Were you having that dream again?
You know, the dream about the girl. I was dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries.
So 300 years ago,
In
that's
any
probably when
case,
my dream
just
happened.
Put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
Okay.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us.
So we're
Letting
mercenaries.
your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
So I'm Ike, and you're Grail. Great. You got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom.
Is it just you and
I
me?
told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Where's my group of charming fellow mercenaries? Oh, right. Interesting.
Good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
So, if you choose the second option, if you choose, of course, you get support points with Gerald. And if you choose, oh, right, you get negative support points with Gerald. This is a thing that I like about this game. You have conversations where your choices matter. It makes it a little more dating sim, but I think it makes it a little more, I don't know, Persona 5 or Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I like it a lot.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
Okay, well done, voice actor. You won't be needed for the rest of the game, I think.
What's happened?
Please
It's
forgive our intrusion.
we're part of a mercenary
We wouldn't
company.
bother you with the situation
We only
this
see
time.
2 mercenaries. Oh, no, that's not true. We do get some of his mercenaries later on, but they just, for story purposes, they almost don't exist.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
What do a bunch of protagonists like you want at this
We're
hour?
being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
You might as well stop and talk about it.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
Classic Fire Emblem Bandits
We've been
opening.
separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Man, this is convenient.
Bandits spotted just outside the village.
Oh, he's back.
Damn, there were a lot of them.
All the one other
I
mercenary.
guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now.
This village, I'm so attached
Come
to it.
on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Me too. Let me blankly stare and blink. Yeah, protagonist got a little bit of the blank slate protagonist syndrome. Where they just kind of... Bah. No, you got to see a little bit of my personal save file. I'm doing Black Eagles in my personal one. If you don't know much about the game, that doesn't mean anything to you yet. But it's called Fire Emblem Three Houses because you go to Fire Emblem Hogwarts and you get to choose a Hogwarts house to lead, to be the one professor of, like how Severus Snape is, I guess, the leader of Slytherin House. You get to be that. It's pretty freaking wild.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the
You
enemies.
got it. Kill the guys. Do the tutorials. Love it. Alright, it looks like this is pretty much unchanged from normal mode, which is very
Ready
nice.
and willing.
We've got the nice 3D map that we can rotate with the right stick. It looks like we've already fucked up because some of the buildings in our quaint little village are on fire. Whoops! I guess they launched fire arrows or some shit, or maybe they just wanted it to look cool. So we are going to, because we can start getting support points right out the gate.
Stay focused.
And I'm here to tell you, we are going to get support points between Byleth, or Timberly, and Dimitri, the handsome blonde hair boy. Oh, I just got a thing activated. All right. So, this is also, it's a tactics game. We all know this. We all love the Fire Emblem Tactics game. It's also a game about making bars go up. There's a lot more RPG in this game, and it's not technically it's not a lot more of the RPG, but it's much more present. Whenever you attack with a weapon or do something, you get experience for that weapon or that something.
We'll advance.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Use terrain. I'm gonna skip non-story dialogue if I can, because a lot of this stuff is gonna be tutorial-ass dialogue. Also, we're gonna go for a little over 20 minutes per episode for at least the first few, just because there's a lot going on. Okay, so here's the character sheet. It's a lot more involved. You got the pretty standard Fire Emblem stats over here on the right, with the exception of skill being dexterity and luck being charm. I don't know why, but whatever, game. It also does a nice thing of totaling up your defense and resistance plus whatever other bonuses you get from other shit, being your protection and resilience. It also shows your attack speed pretty high up, which is nice. Your avoidance doesn't show your critical avoidance, which is rude. It also shows you what math is going into it in some cases. So hit rate, it's 99 plus sword prowess level 2, which gives 6. Okay, let's try to figure that out. All right, so we got iron sword, hit rate 90. 90 plus dexterity 9, 99? Is that what it is? Is it just raw dexterity increasing your chance to hit? That's bananas. Iron sword has crit 0, I have crit 8. What does that mean? Charm raises gambits might hit rate and avoidance. That's just hit rate and critical hits. Why is my crit rate 8? Why? Also down here you got skills, or they're called abilities. Everyone gets one personal ability, so I get extra experience and my friends do. I got none of these. And then I got like little passive thingies that you get for just having higher skills with weapons. So I'm good at swords, I'm good at punch, and I'm good at flag. Flag lets me be strong with many friends, with lots of friends. The game's very nice because it lets you do the view enemy attack ranges thing. I'm glad they didn't take that out. I wasn't worried that they would until Wargroove didn't have that. Looking at you, Shucklefish. Let's have them talk.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this.
Yeah, it'd really suck if we fell over in a bush.
Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Okay, if you say so. We are going to try to focus Dimitri and Timberly as much as we can, because as much as I love all these other conventionally attractive Fire Emblem Lords, we're not going to be able to use them after this fight. And it's a bummer. Oh, it's such a bummer. As a thief, he come up and do a stab. Look at these graphics. Look at these animations. I actually like them very much. They've got a lot of... It feels like they have a fair degree of character in that like there's like motion blur and shit like that. It feels like there's more character in these than there was in like Fire Emblem Fates or Awakening. Let's do a shoot on this boy using Claude. Ooh, look at that animation. Look at a little spinny back and forth. It's good. Makes Claude, it adds to Claude's character. I like it. I like it very much. No, don't talk to him. stab a man. I like how it,
That is
like, it
that.
doesn't fuck around. There's not like a, well, I'm gonna flourish my blade at you and then I'll attack you. No, it's just run at dude, hit with sword. Ah! Ugh! Got him.
Is that
Doesn't,
all?
no fucking around. I do like, also, that it implies every enemy is like a group of enemies. But for some reason, whenever you like duel someone and win, they just bail. They all just bail. You're like, oh shit, they killed my dad. I am out of here. No, don't hit Claude. Hit Dimitri or Byleth. But we already knew he was gonna hit Claude, didn't we? We did, because of another fucking fantastic quality of life improvement. And I'm gonna show you right now. If you've got someone highlighted, it shows who they're gonna attack. There's a little, see that flashing red line going into Claude, our yellow type Pokemon? He's our electric type lord. It shows who he's gonna target, assuming nothing changes. These guys aren't targeting anyone because no one's in their movement range. So it's good. It helps you plan. It means you're less subject to the whims of knowing what the AI is when they never explicitly tell you what the AI is gonna do. Oh, come on, Claude. Gotta get that chip. Much like every other Fire Emblem game, the terrain gives defensive bonuses, but in this, the defensive bonuses are kind of insane right now, at least what I've seen. Like, the forest gives 30% evasion. That's a huge amount of evasion. Normally it's 20, which, now that I say it out loud, doesn't seem like such a huge, revolutionary, big number, but it is. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. Every time we fight, we're seeing 3 bars go up. First is the character's experience. When they hit whatever the threshold is, then they're going to level up, get some stats. The second bar under skills is like their weapon skill. Timberly here is every time she hits with sword, she's getting experience in swords, which you can see down here. She's got a D+ in swords, which is, I mean, it's not great, but it's better than any other shit that she has. She's got a D+ in swords, an E+ in punching, and a D in flags. There's also lances, axes, bows, scary books, and nice books, or black and dark magic. Different things in this game. And faith for white magic. Edelgard, I love you, my fire type lord, but you are not going to participate in this one, pretty much. Oh, we can see that even though we move Claude back, the dude is still going to run around and hit Claude. So we're going to move Edelgard around here and block Claude, which forces the dude to attack Dimitri instead. Probably because Dimitri has the lowest chance to hit him back, but we do so, and our very handsome brooding lord gets a bit of experience for it. The final bar, yes, I know what items are. The final bar at the bottom is the class experience. This doesn't do a lot until you cap it out. Once you've maxed out your class experience, then you get like apparently you get some kind of special ability from your class. I think for nobles and commoners, it's just like get fucking 5 HP. Nobles and commoners, you say, those aren't Fire Emblem classes, but they are. Look. Over here. Timberly is a commoner. And, Claude and Edelgard and Dimitri are all nobles. This class can use some magic. Some. Not a lot of it. That means that we get shitty uses of magic. Magic's crazy. We'll show you magic once we're in the next fight, probably.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
With them too. It's Bob Costas. You can also see what weapon an enemy has equipped, or what weapon anyone has equipped, by the little symbol. So even if their like overworld sprite has like an axe, but they're using a sword, it shows like a little axe there. And if it's really fucking crowded, like if you can't see what fucking thing Dimitri's using because he's crouching in a bush, it says a spear right there up and to the left of his portrait. It also shows who's a character by giving them a little portrait over their sprite. Very nice. And it also shows if they have an item drop. So like Costas here will drop his iron axe when defeated. I don't know why these are glowing. That's pretty wild. Anyway, he's also got some things. Where, I guess we can't see the things, but he's the leader. You can tell by the little chevrons on the left, and some other ability that I think means we don't do as much damage with bullshit against him. But we'll find out.
Cut through.
Alright, so nobody attacked Dimitri and Byleth. Looks like they're all gonna kind of come at Timberly here. When I say Byleth, I mean Timberly. I'm sorry. I've been reading about this game for a while. I've been getting all the stuff in my head.
You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Okay. I don't know if they're joking because I'm the protagonist, or if your character actually just does have a blank stare. Yes. And she activated her crest, so that lets her put toothpaste on toothbrush, get healthy teeth. Now, a crest is like another passive ability that some people have. That's just unique to them. And sometimes it triggers, but I wouldn't... Ooh. Very good level up, Dimitri. Get that strength and speed. Delightful. How the fuck did you get all the way over there? You run through people? It's bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how they got over there. No! Don't steal my experience, Dad! F off. I want the experience. He's a paladin? Probably. He's like your Jagan dad. Yeah, he's a paladin. He's level 3. How is he a paladin? Oh, he's got his own personal skills too. That's interesting. He's got Blade Breaker. Wow. That's pretty badical. Pretty great name for a skill. Alright, we are going to try to kill both of these guys in one go. We can get as much experience as we can out of this shenanigans. Another thing that was in the previous Fire Emblem game, not Fates, Shadows of Valentia, is combat arts, where you get to do like a little bit of a stronger thing, maybe with some special abilities, but it costs extra weapon durability. So I'm going to use my Iron Sword, which is at 35 out of 40 uses, but I'm going to use Wrath Strike, which costs 3 uses of it. But I get to do extra damage. I'm going to do that in a sec, because I still want to get the kill on this other man first, because if we kill the boss, it ends the chapter. Then we got to milk that XP. Even though my dad freaking ganked some from me. Whatever, Dad. I can find my own bandits. Alright. Combat arts, Wrath Strike, Iron Sword. Hit the guy, 100% accuracy. When you do a combat art, gives you a little special animation. Combat arts can also crit for incredible damage. Ugh. Yeah, such incredible power, Timberly. HP, strength, and resistance. I mean, strength is fine. Alright, next time on Tim Friend, we will have wrapped up this chapter. We'll progress even further through the tutorial, get into some of the more bananas plot-related stuff. Alright, bye everybody. Welcome to a new series.
We're Tim Friend.